day going? How's your... Oh, sorry. That was my meditation. My meditation music went off. Oh. Busy. You're at work. Okay, okay. I mean, thank you for showing up, you know. That's what's up. You're well. That's good. Today has been such a relaxing day. I've been relaxing these past couple of days. I've worked on quite a few things in the background here. So that was pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and share the live. Hello, Avocado Toast. How are you? This one? How's everyone? How are you, Avocado? We're supposed to be... I think Spirit was saying earlier that they wanted to do oracle cards for the full moon tonight. Still catching them downloads right now. How's your day, Avocado? I still got to try that avocado toast. I'm not kidding you. I still want to try it. I do. Sounds really good. It almost, because I'm Jamaican, we use that like on like a breadfruit, we call it. We roast it and then we put confirmation. We roast it and then we put it on the breadfruit. It is so good. So I could only imagine what the avocado and the bread is like. Sounds so good. This one, Spirit? No? You want these? Do you want the soul ready? No. Surrender? No. You want more? Do you want this one? Okay. There we have it. It does. It's really good, and we roast it, and then we peel it, and then we fry it, and we fry it with butter. Ooh, it's so good. It's like it's a fruit that's like bread that comes off of the tree. It's called breadfruit. Yep. It's like bread. It is your bread. We usually eat that around breakfast. Around breakfast time, that usually comes out. Dinner too, like depending. We like to have that with like some green bananas, some boiled bananas, boiled green bananas. So good, good food right there. I don't know what we eating up here, but oh, that's some good food. Working on my website and everything's coming along as it should be. Hope everyone's doing their manifestations and their affirmations and their confirmations. Because you gotta confirm that you're getting it, you know. Like I want to say thank you for what I've already received, you know, and align yourself to that. That's the trick. Aligning yourself, that's the hard part. Saying it is easy. Saying what you want, that's the easy part. Seeing yourself in a position that you want to be in, that's kind of hard, especially when imagination is taken away from you. And saying it sometimes can be hard. But you gotta believe it. You gotta really, truly, strongly believe that whatever you're manifesting is yours. It's yours. You're not worried about it. You're not going to worry about it. You're just going to align yourself so when your manifestation comes around, you are ready. Right? Ah, good. I get the ones that are going home and the ones that are at work just chilling and hanging out. That's fine. We're gonna read some oracles. I don't know if they're saying for the signs. I think maybe someone sign, they come in, I'll just read their oracle. Cards, whatever. I don't know how Spirit's leading the show tonight. They just said, come on, let's see what we got. What's the message today? What is the message today, Spirit? Take a big, deep, cleansing breath. What's the message today? What do we have? What's the collective message today? Not that message, Spirit. Thank you, though. Oh, what's that? Don't get me. This is the Sacred Fool, it says. Number 40. Shock of the day. What's that, Aries?
There's something I've always wanted to tell you, Priscilla.
Frank?
Oh, sorry. From the moment I first saw you.
Echo. Turn down one. Commercials are horrible.
Has never changed. Like somebody opening a bag of chips during their favorite movie. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Frank, do you mind?
I've waited years to say this to you.
Hey, honey,
Oh, wow. Is that all you had for us, Spirit?
15 minutes could save you 15%.
The Sacred Fool. Do you want me to get the book? Shock of the New. Look at the bottom. Shock of the New, and then the bottom card is Come to Life.
Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more
Keep going.
amazing when you realize all the places where discoveries are secret. 99% of places in the U.S.
Sacred Fool.
So when it comes to discover, they used to do
It's the fire sign. Sagittarius. Fire signs.
limitations apply.
Oh, that's the Sagittarius symbol? Because I'm a Sagittarius and mine's right here. It's the arrow for me. You know, I have a little Scorpio there too because I'm a cusper. But all right, let me read this message and then I will grab you guys, okay? I missed you too. Stay blessed. I missed you. I've been thinking about you these past couple days. I'm like, wonder if she's okay. How are you? I just shuffled some cards for the collective you just pulled in. The arrow. Yeah, the arrow's Sag. And I was going to get on this side, I was going to get the Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius. But then I have a Gemini moon. I was going to do the Gemini in the back of my neck. Be good. Everyone's been so busy. Like after the 4th, one of the hardest things for me after the 4th was getting back into the swing of things. Because I was so relaxed and so comfortable. I really took vacation to an extreme. Vacate? Did somebody say vacation? I know how to vacate. A lot going on. That seems like that's what's going on, and that has a lot to do with the moon too, because if you notice, like when it comes into the full moon, energies are high, and then once it starts to go off a little bit, it starts to taper out. So just hold tight, okay, darling? Hold tight. It's like, I think around the full moon, I don't like to be around anyone. Like, I'm just like, if you're not my kids, I just don't want to be bothered. You know, that's just a time of sacristy, you know. I don't know. Sagittarius, Sun, Libra, Moon, and Rising. Hello, Lady Virtue. And Rising. Come on in. We're talking about our sun signs, our moon signs, the energy of the moon, manifestations, and I have a collective reading already pulled, waiting. How are you? I was just saying to Stay Blessed that, you know, this moon energy usually, the energy is just super high when it comes to the moon. Extremely powerful energy. Hello everyone, Lady Virtue says. She's so polite. She always comes in and says hi to everyone in the room. She does. I really appreciate that. Everybody. So, starting this meditation class, yeah. And I'm excited about it, like, because my last month was my first one. So, you know, and it's all coming together. The way spirit is moving, it's like a movement, or almost like a story unfolding before my eyes, and I'm the main character. Because I just be like, you know, without spirit, like how the way they move is phenomenal. The numbers that they drop, you know, the signs, the coincidences that you get throughout the day, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And I'm like, I cannot believe I didn't see this before. You know, it's like once you have awakened, everything becomes brand new to you all over again. The colors are brighter. People are now tolerable. In some cases they weren't, you know, and you see the brighter side of life. Busy, 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 busy bee. Yeah. Busy bee. Now I'm just super like relaxed all the time, so I don't know. Okay, so let's get into this collective reading, okay? I shuffled. Should I keep on shuffling? No. Okay. They said the sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on the strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of the mass media. Whoa, that's crazy. Did y'all see that? That was nuts. What was that? Wow. Oh my, I can't wait to rewatch that part. That was crazy. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreversed, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good, actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life, apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this, without having to understand any of it. which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life, unfathomably genius, would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are right on the course. You may feel that you're quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We might find that no one really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you're becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I hope you got that message. I hope you got that message. That was pretty deep, considering that hello schoolgirl, how you doing? Considering that I just was talking about the synchronicities that happens when you awaken. I didn't read this. This is the first time I'm reading this book. And I already picked up that energy. Like a puppet on a string. But they want you to know that you're not going crazy, and you're waking up and everyone is still asleep. And that might be the problem. That's why you try to call in your soul tribe, calling people of like minds. Because it's really lonely when you have nobody to talk to about all the miraculous things that's happening around you. You know? Especially when you are gifted and have gifts. Okay? When you have gifts, confirmation, and stuff like that, who do you tell? You know, who do you talk to? You need someone to talk to. I mean, you have your spirits, yes, but it's always good to be connected. So you're not going crazy, and good luck on finding your soul tribe. The next one is shock of the new. Forgot to add in some stuff, but it's okay. The shock of the new card. Here we go. This is her. Shock of the new. I really love this this card here. And you see in the card she has two different eye colors, which is amazing because I know someone that has the thing. It looks just like her. It's crazy. I need to call her. The shock of the new. Everything is new to you. You're hearing trumpet sounds, musical sounds. You're hearing music people cannot hear. And that's why that card came out with the Sacred Fool. You're seeing things and feeling things and knowing things others that thought they knew you don't hear or see. And then it's the shock of the new, and you're coming into it and you're listening. You're finally listening to your intuition. You're finally following your own internal direction from source. They said, shock of the new. What wild, unconventional voice is calling to you? Can you hear it? It is so different and so unusual, it might be hard to decipher. Like hearing an unfamiliar language for the first time. It might be hard to discern with great clarity now, but there is an affinity between you and the strangely beautiful newness seeking to manifest. This oracle says, there is a stringing at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through. The process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock will transform into great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation. But you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that rattles your beliefs about yourself and your world, daring you to become more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be the unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universal creator. Nature never shies away from strange beauty. She allows her endless diversity, and her sacred works are often peculiar and stunning. You live within her field to creative grace as a specially created work that also creates. You're being asked to surrender any fear you may have of being seen as exotic, unusual, eccentric, or bizarre. You're being asked to make peace with strange beauty and to let it happen through you in a creative flow. Perhaps you need to allow your conventional ideas of beauty to become even more inspired and open.
If you've got an insurance question,
Perhaps you can allow your need for the world to behave according to your fixed ideas to fall away. You will receive so much more in its place. This oracle comes with a special message for you. There are rumblings and stirrings of the creative life force happening now, deep in the undercurrents of your being. If you are very attuned or sensitive, you may have consciously felt this already with excitement, discomfort, or both. If you have not yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the same. So be on the lookout for the big shift of new birth. The shock of the new, the unconventional, the strangely beautiful and disturbing liberation of that which is foreign stepping into your life. This is life creating the stage upon which you will experience greater fulfillment. Don't be nervous if the rumble of change turns into mighty roar that rocks boats and bursts forth as novel ideas and changes things in a way that is out of your control. This is happening. Free fall into it. The oracle of the shock of the new comes to you saying, the old way is on its way out. You are being invited, dragged, nurtured, and coerced into the new. You can handle it. This oracle brings you guidance. You are about to encounter something new and different in your life. This is helpful. Don't reject it, no matter how small or insignificant, or how powerful and life-changing it may seem to be. You are being asked to dispense with your reliance on the past and what have been your tools to navigate life. You have outgrown your old methods. You will have to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak, so you experiment with new ways to be. Life will show you the way. That was, yikes. I would say he was talking to me. Like, is you talking to me? Hello, King. We're reading the message for the full moon message. This is how Spirit wanted it delivered. So we talked about the fool, waking up, the sacred fool, waking up into this new world, this new awakening, and this new you, and realizing that people that you used to talk to, that you thought you had so much in common, you don't, because you're now different. You're now awake. And then it's the shock of the new, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this because there is no other way. This is my calling. This is time. Okay, I know that things are different now. Things are different now. And the third card, come to life. I see her, and what I like to do before I read the book is pick up the energy off the card. What I see with her is her repainting her life, repainting herself in color. She's no more black and white. Now she's seeing color. That's how the reading started, guys. I said everything, the colors are popping. Everything is different now. And here she is. She's painting herself back to color. Where she was once dull, she's not dull anymore. She's coming back to life after realizing that she is completely different from everyone. And that, no, they cannot see what she sees. And they cannot hear what she's here. She's on a whole different frequency at this point. Do you see the trumpets and the music coming up out of her head here? She's on a whole different vibe to the point where there is two of her. Okay? And then here we go. She's coming into her reality. She's painting herself back to life. Let's see what the cards have to say, what the book has to say. Come to life. Pretty good reading. I mean, wow. Deep. Sometimes these cards will make you cry. I'm being honest. Come to life. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You're bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling canopy of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind is not capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact, ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without resistance that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feeling. Nothing. Ooh. Learning how, I don't even know where I saw nothing, feeling nothing. Did you hear that? Wow. Where did that come from? They said that you don't have to do anything with those feelings other than to express. You may want to analyze or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're getting in touch with feeling. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions as well as physical sensations. The journey underneath the mind and into a usual emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is a part of your path. You are one of the sacred but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you will realize that it's actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing within to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance. But only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind and into the body. This is especially so if you have drawn the oracle of beyond the mind, the heartbeats. You may feel drawn to read the guidance of that oracle once you have completed the healing process below to support you on this part of your life path. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle deck. This is especially so if you have also drawn the conscious connections or collective collaborative dream cards, or feel inspired to read one or both of these messages after you have completed the healing process below. You are supporting your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, do your dance, paint your pictures, create your creations, be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will always be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly eventually celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let go, grieve if needs be, celebrate if needs be, or do both and move on into this moment. There's another adventure awaiting you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body feelings, and intuition so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it and it will be embraced. Why someone keeps saying nothing. I keep hearing it, and I'm saying it as I'm reading. Someone is saying, I don't know if you're in the chat right now and you're thinking, you're saying nothing, don't say nothing, but I can hear you. Hello, Gloria. But that was a pretty interesting card. So it's like stepping into, hello, Kelly, stepping into your spirituality. That's deep. The way those cards just played out. So somebody needs to express themselves, whoever you are. You can do that here. I won't have a problem. I know some readers have problems with people talking, but I don't. As long as I'm not like, just like common courtesy. Almost like common sense. But so we went from the Fool, there's the Fool. You're awakened now. You're more conscious. The people that you're around are no longer your peoples because they don't understand. You are now shocked of the new. You're realizing that you're going to have to make these steps and you're going to have to do it. You can't go back to sleep. And that's what was coming back to life. The coming back to life card. You cannot go back to sleep. The monkey mind, you got to remember that monkey mind is still you in here. So to stay on track and to continue your awakening process through journaling and meditating and like they said, you can't go back. There is no going back. You're awake now. You've been asleep. It's time to live. Be alive. That was the message. Thank you, Spirit. Now that was a good one. All right, so everyone, how are you doing? How you doing? If you want a reading, you know what to do. Okay, and here we go. And I guess I don't know. Spirit had me doing the most today. That moon energy, I was up like till like 4 in the morning doing stuff. Alright, I think that's the way it works. I don't know. If that doesn't work, guys, here's another one. Because I'm really just... That's supposed to work, Spirit? They said yeah. Alright, so today it's going to be... is that it? You got these are the options right here. One's a quick and one is a general. Okay. And I should really just jump in on my other page. But in the meantime, we're gonna see. You wanna keep on with this one, Spirit? Okay, so we got the message from that deck. Now we're moving on to this one, which is the Hero's Honor Journey Dream Oracle. I don't know, someone was saying nothing. Like, they was like, say nothing, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. It was just crazy. I was like, what? Stop thinking it. I can hear you. In the meantime, we will continue. And Spirit, you guide as you usually do. Thank you so much.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to your
That reading was pretty good. I think I will do that again. Spirit was definitely reading that part right there. That was okay. Spirit throughout. Divine drunkenness. Surrender to your spiritual reverie. Let's get the book on that one, because I couldn't even pronounce the word. This is what it looks like, guys. Try not to do it with the camera, you know, the light. So it's like she's like hanging around a bowl. She's like leaning over it, you know. She's resting her head. It's like almost like she's calling on someone, calling in. She's also talking to somebody in here. There's somebody in this big bowl here. As you can see, her hair is going up, so she's almost lifted. So lifted is like the drunkenness, right? Let's see. That's what I picked up. She is definitely talking to someone on the other side. I see that she's using mirrors. This person is using mirrors. I don't know who you are, but you're using mirrors. And you're calling in. You're calling in from heaven. Calling in from heaven through the mirror. Surrender to your spirit revere. Okay, let's get to it. Because I picked that up off the card. Let's get to the book. Because this is very interesting. The way that card just came out at me. Wow. Does somebody have a cat? Oh my god! What was that? I just saw like a white cat. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That was crazy. I looked up and I saw a white cat. They do that sometimes. It's funny. I find it funny now. It wasn't funny in the beginning. I was screaming. They're like, how are you a psychic and you scared? I'm like, I don't know. Remember this? Not anymore. Okay, so the message with... Wait, why I keep missing the word? Then also, I think if that's the case, I might have to... I don't know. Wow. So, surrender drunkenness. I am so drunk that I have lost the way in and the way out. I have lost the earth, the moon, and the sky. Don't put another cup of wine in my hand. Pour it in my mouth. That is the Rumi. This is the resurrection. Remember I said they were calling in from heaven. The hair is lifted. This is surrender to your spiritual reverie. Okay. Resurrection, stage number 11. The message. You said yes to becoming all you can be. Yes to becoming the best self. And yes to contributing to the world by remembering your dreams. Sharing your gifts and talents. It seems the universe heard you and is responding in kind. Instead of panicking at the loss of who you thought you were, celebrate your gain. By releasing who you were, you have created space to explore the infinite possibilities of who you shall become. Your divine disorientation is due to the disappearance of the self you've come to know over all these years. Take heart knowing the sacred storm taking place within is part of your hypothesis. Boom, I got it right. You are experiencing elevation from where you've been to the human you were born to be. The rearranging of cells, molecules, atoms, electrons, and quantum material that holds you together is a wild party. Call it good and reveal in divine oblivion. So they're saying just let go and step into you. Because that's it. You can't go back. It's like a continuation from the cards I just read, right? This is a whole different deck. This does not look like the cards I just read at all. Dream symbol, intoxication. Being drunk in a dream signifies a desire to drop your inhibitions in love and or spiritual reverie. This dream might come as a message to take a sober look at your life and what you are truly committed to. Consider whether you are checking out or dropping more deeply into life. This dream could be affirming that you are allowing yourself to be drunk on love or on life, or that this is your courageous next step. The mantra, I am high on life and offer my rocker with the overwhelming beauty that surrounds me. So resurrection, stage number 11, calling in. I said calling in from heaven. Ain't that what I said? From heaven. Heaven. They said. Calling for your resurrection. You are coming back to life. That was a continuation of the last card I just read. Continuation. Spirit is not playing with us tonight. Okay? Hello, Kelly. Did you leave and come back? All right, so let's do the next card. Let's do the next card. All right, let's go. Next card, please. Oof, what's going on here? Not gonna be long, guys. It is Friday. Might be back on later. I'm not sure. That depends on what Spirit wants. I just know that I was working on the website and everything all into 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, there's no way I could do it afternoon today. All right. Now we have the unknown is your friend. Lean into embrace what's next. Let's keep going. Let's read these cards, baby. Let's keep going. We all heard the book, right? There's a card that pops out that the book that Spirit leads me to read the book. I am. Okay. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Ooh, wow. All of these? For sure. Seriously. All right, so Spirit says divine drunkenness, the resurrection, the unknown is your friend. The unknown, lean into embrace what's next. That's your friend. That's your next step. Embrace it. Remember, there is no going back. So what else you got? You gotta embrace it. You got the number one. If you're seeing ones, this might be for you. The call. Honor the whisper of your soul. You're being called. 10,000 angels lean on your circle of supernatural support. Wow. Wow. I have to read that. Okay. And dream redirection. Redream this situation. So someone's a dreamer and someone knows how to manipulate time. 10,000 angels. That makes me want to know who you are. Who are you? 10,000. Sheesh. Might be seeing ones and sevens. Lucky number 7. Here I am. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. Wow. Dream redirection. Redream the situation. Whoa. Whoever you are, you guys, you are quantum leaping, and now they're telling you, here's another one of your gifts. You can actually change the situation if you dream it differently. Because when you wake up, it'll be in a different way in your mind. Did I say that right? I said it right. Spirit said, yeah, girl, you got it. Stop. Keep going, Spirit. Yes. But we are definitely, I'm going to slide that card up because I want to know about these 10,000 angels. I want to know about them. I just want to know. The unknown is your friend. I mean, we can go on for hours over here with this book. I'm like, what? Tell me more. Tell me more. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Divine discernment. Step back to find clarity. So, you know, some of you guys might just be running around like, okay, well, I can still handle my regular life and my spirituality, and that's a no. Because remember, you have 10,000 angels that want you to redream whatever trauma you went through. Okay. It's getting good, guys. It's getting really good. Has to be who, babes? Has to be her. Has to be who, babe? Ooh. Make the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this. Whoever you are, you signed up for this. So they really want you to get in there. They want you to get in there. Get in there. Lady Virtue, can you clarify, babe? What do you mean? Tanya, what's up? Okay, and then we have 2 more cards. And this is the Alley in Disguise. Discover the hard to find the blessing. So, yeah, of course. We've been through some hard times. I mean, come on. It's a collective. We all been through the hard times. That's how come we're connected. You know, hard times, good times. Emotions connect us, right? Sometimes trauma. You are invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. You are invited. Angels, let's talk to them. Which one? You want this one? You read that one. This one? This one? This one? This one? Which one? Oh. Whom is still in here? Okay. I'm still spirit. I still want to know about that. Can I read about the 10,000 angels? They said go ahead. All right. The 10,000 angels. And this picture like really depicts something going on there. If she's still here. If she's still here. People pop in and out. Especially around the time I tried to come on at 5 and it just wasn't working. Then it's around dinner time and then I get hungry and I'm like, that's not going to work because I'm hungry. And that's just not a good thing. Passing by. What's up, Tanya? Thank you for stopping through. Why did I... Wow. Is Kelly Morris still here? She dipped out after you said that, I think, maybe. They said lean on your circle of supernatural support. When angels visit us, we do not hear the rustle of wings, nor feel the feathery touch of the breast of a dove, but we know their presence by the love they create in our hearts. Hey, she's there. They said the 10,000 angel card in this reading. You have a circle of supernatural support, spirit guides, and angelic beings surrounding you always. You have at least 10,000 angels on hand at all times, above, beneath, and on either side of you. When you become aware of them, their support and strength can be experienced more palpably within you, and you become truly empowered. Take a moment to scan over your life and realize you have never been alone. Allow yourself to feel uplifted as you ride on the wings of their vision for you. Discover the loving guidance that is always present. Honor your guidance and angels by receiving and acting on their gift of wisdom. And I'm telling you, when I say my spirits don't play confirmation. My spirits don't play. When I say that, they don't play with me. They want it the way they want it, and that's just the way it gotta be. They don't play about me. It's time to soar, whoever you are. It's time for you to accept your gift. You are protected. You are not alone. You are safe. Fear is what causes problems. You should not be afraid of who you are. You are who you are. Period, Pooh. There ain't nothing they can do about it. Neither can you. You can't even go back. You can't go back and say, I don't want to do this no more. You can't, because then it's just going to be, there's 10,000 on each side of you. Imagine all of them trying to tell you that you need to switch mode and go back to what you was doing that you were meant to do. I don't even think it would sit right with you. I don't even think you'd be able to live with yourself if you went back. Because if you went back, you definitely is not going to be happy, because you know you're magical. And you know that your sport is there. You know you can do anything. You're a creator as well. That's what one of the cards said. You can create. They want you to dance it out, cry it out, create a whole, what didn't it say? Redream the situation. Ain't that what it said? It said redream the situation. Create your own dream. Your own life. Someone's a dreamer. I'm telling you. Discover the hard to find the blessing. That's another one that pops out. She said, yes, you, Kelly. Bora. Oh, boy. Discover the hard to find the blessing. Alley in disguise. That is kind of a creepy card. You know? Not kind of a creepy. It's the figure. It's just like a figure. You can't really... That's usually what I see. Sometimes I can see a clear face. Sometimes. Depends on how long I stare at the picture or the person. Because I can also pick up off of you what I see. They usually look like this. Usually. Unless they really, really, really want me to describe to you what they look like. So that you know I'm not lying about seeing them. So, alley in disguise. When a resolute young fellow steps up to the great bully the world and takes him boldly by the beard, he's often surprised to find it comes off in his hand, and that it was only tied on to scare away timed adventures. He was on a roller coaster ride with DJ Khaled. Was it fun? Dreams are always fun. It's more fun though. It's like when you're awake, you can do it. That's fun. Just be like, I want to go to the beach. I want to go on a boat. Just close your eyes and go, and then come back. Beautiful. Sometimes you don't want to leave. They said with this card, as you advance along your hero's dream journey, prepare to encounter all types of people and circumstances. There will be those who start off as allies but turn out to be otherwise. There will be those you judge as enemies who become the greatest instigators of your spiritual growth. If you know in advance that even the enemies you encounter are allies in disguise, you can relax. So relax. And there really is no such thing as a true enemy. When you reflect on your life, you will realize the most difficult challenges taught you the most valuable lessons and have made you more resourceful and resilient than you would otherwise be. Revel in the reality that you are who you are today precisely because of the challenges you faced and aced. Okay? Faced and aced. The challenges you faced and aced. I can dig that. I can dig that. They said if you're dreaming of an obstacle suggests challenge. Dreams of an obstacle suggest there's a challenge. You may be dealing with resistance in getting what you want. Your strength, smarts, and resourcefulness are being tested. Obstacles can be predecessors of depth, intimacy, and personal power. Contemplate your dream time strategy for dealing with obstacles. Will you go under or around it, confront it head on, or avoid it? Your dream strategy might be shining a light on how to best surmount the challenges you encounter in your waking life. I reveal in the blessings discovered in the most unlikely people and places. So I guess it's like look behind the, I don't know, but I don't know about all that, but you know, as for the dreaming, like I said before I started reading about this card, I said being able to dream while you're awake. That's that they call it daydreaming. That's actually astral projecting. So silly, you know. And then to want to do it intentionally. Like say you want to go somewhere and go. Just make sure you have whatever you need to get back so you don't end up lost out there. Okay, and they said you are invited. So on that note, I'm going to read the last card and I'm going to get gone, okay? The last card is you are invited. It's almost like I'm picking up like a child. Like, why this it's like a child being held like by the universe. That's what I picked up off of this card right now. It's like a child being held by the universe and cradled. That's what you are. Just let me find it in the book. Oh my God, did I just say child cradled, picked up? Oh my God. That's a child. A child has been kidnapped in my area. But is it me? I just said it's like a child being picked up by the universe, and my phone just went off for an Amber Alert for a child. The Amber Alert is for a child in Pennsylvania. That's where I am. That is the strangest thing ever. I've never had that happen to me before. I've called it. Well, shaking. I've never had that happen. Okay. It's an Amber Alert silver Ford. I was looking for it. This bird just popped it up. A silver Ford Tesla. What the hell? I've never. How the hell? Oh, let's take a minute. Pray for this kid. On that note, I'm gonna go. I just got like super nauseous. The last card. The unknown is your friend. Lean in to embrace what's next. I was picking up the card. This one fell out. Confirmation, 8:33. So true. Spirit said, so true. Let's pray that kid makes it home safe, that child, and whoever turns themselves in. I can't even read this right now. My mind is not... I can't read this. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for coming. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here because I'm all shook up right now. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow. You guys will see me. I'm around. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later.